such an exciting video because I have the entire Adventure Time in Lethal Cosmetics collab here to show to you. And here's the makeup bag, and it's just filled with products. Look at this. It's so cute. And we are just going to be doing a full face of this collab. I'm going to show you each and every piece in this collection. I'm going to swatch them. I'm going to let you know how I feel about them. And we're going to create something very fun, very bright, very colorful, and I'm very grateful to have Lethal Cosmetics come back to my channel and sponsor another video on my channel. This video is kindly sponsored by Lethal Cosmetics. I will leave all the info about the launch time, the different products, the different prices, and all those things down in the description box, so don't forget to check that out throughout the video or at the end of the video if you want to get some more information. I cannot wait to dig in and show you all of this. But just some quick information before we start. This collection does launch on the 29th of May, so keep your eyes open for that in case you are interested. Put something in your calendar so you don't miss, because let's just like look at this. The palette is squishy and it's so beautiful, and look at how colorful it is. You know, I love stuff like this. First of all, when I opened my box and got like rid of some of the the bubble mailers and the plastic, this collection just looks incredibly just playful and fun and imaginative, and it really does feel cartoony but still extremely well made. All the packaging of these products are just amazing. And let's actually start with the makeup bag that I already showed you. This is the Jake the Dog makeup bag. It is a soft plushy material. It has a little doggy tail on the back, and on the inside it has this themed patterned fabric, and it just feels like a very nice, well-made, sturdy bag. It also has these zipper details that are really, really cute. I also thought we could actually start because we have Finn the Human headband. It comes in this really, really pretty box, and you take it out and it is a headband that is similar to what the character looks like in the series. So I thought maybe we can like put this one on. I might need that because I have a lot of hair going on today. Okay, there we go. Am I cute yet? So maybe I should just show you the products as I'm gonna apply them to my face so that you can see how all of it looks. We have a blush here. This is Marceline Cream Blush, and this is a black blush that's a cream that goes to a pink on the cheeks. I will say it still keeps a little bit of that dusky, shadowy look, which makes this a little bit more of an interesting, those kind of like black going to pink, because this definitely keeps a lot of that duskiness when I swatched it, and you can see even in the pan that it still stays pretty black, and I felt like that was really interesting. We also have 3 different really nice like cream to powder blushes. These are matte blushes, but they are like a cream texture, and they come in 3 really cute colors. It is an orange, it is a bright pink, and it is a purple. Each of them have different packaging corresponding to the different characters. And this is a matte blush when I swatched it, but it feels like, again, like a little bit more of a putty cream to a powder formula. And I thought, since I always do an orange blush, I thought I'd like shock all of us and do the purple one. This one is called Lumpy Space Princess. I wish I knew more about this show. I don't. I wish I knew more about it. I heard it streaming on Disney Plus. Literally when I talked about the new makeup releases that this one was coming, I got the collection the day after. I still have not had time to watch any of it. I really want to, because most of you let me know that I am definitely missing out and that this whole series is a mood. And I can tell you right now, just based on like the packaging and the names and the colors, it's very up my alley. So let me actually zoom in and we can apply the Lumpy Space Princess. Listen, I love that. Lumpy Space Princess. That's a mood. That should be my next character in a video game. Okay, Lumpy, let's see how you look on the cheeks. Picks up really beautiful. And I want to go in little by little, because sometimes these purpley blushes can look a little crazy on me because I have a more neutral golden undertone. But when I swatched this one, I saw that it had this beautiful, slightly pinky undertone to it, which just makes it easier to wear for more skin tones and for more undertones. And that reminds me a little bit of the Huda Beauty blush. That is actually so exciting. That is, oh my gosh, I big fan. This is a 12 out of 10 from me. We also have a lip mask and a lip scrub. And this one is the Tree Trunks Apple Pie Lip Scrub. And it comes with a little scooper, and it is very nice smelling. It smells definitely like an apple, like a baked good with apple, but it's very apple forward. It's apple over cake, I would say. And then there is this really pretty like lip balm as well. This is a Peppermint Butler lip mask. Again, it has the little scooper. And if you know me, you know that I am obsessed with a minty flavor and a minty scent. And this one smells so absolutely delicious, and I love how swirly this is. So I will definitely be using these a lot, and I love the scent of these. They are definitely scented, but not overly scented to the point where you're like thrown like back by it. It's a really delightful scent. Love the peppermint scent. You know, I love peppermint so much. Oh, there's also this beautiful mirror. Look at this lenticular motion. It goes from a angry face to a happy face to a really happy face. I think this is so cute, and this is a mirror that you can put in your handbag. Quite honestly, I think this is beautiful. It has a really nice like soft touch rubber feeling to it. This will definitely travel really well in your handbag because of how sturdy this is. And there is a magnifying mirror, and it is a just a normal size mirror, and I'm gonna put this in my handbag. I think this is adorable. It's slim, it's sturdy, it's cute. I'm all about it. That I like when brands do collabs and they put in little merch things like this one or even the makeup bag, but it makes sense. It's well done and it makes sense. We also have a highlighter. This highlighter is called Lady Rainicorn, and it is a rainbow highlighter. And I am so excited that these are back because I swatched this one and the quality is bananas. So I need to find a good brush for this one, or even maybe a sponge, so that we can get a little bit of a rainbow effect on the cheeks, because it's swatched so incredible. So let me find some good tool for this one, because the right way to get a rainbow highlighter like this to show up as a rainbow is to not swirl them together. You do something that is this broad and you draw it down, and then you follow the motion on the cheeks. I'm gonna show you so that we can get the rainbow. So this is, I found this old Tarte brush. So I am gonna pull, and I'm just gonna do all over the pan in one swipe. And I'll do one more. And then I have it on the brush. And then I do the exact same swipe on the cheek. Oh, look at that. And I'll just do up as well. That is so intense. And I do have a small brush here. So I am actually going to take the color that is on top. And I'm going to fill that. It is the one, yeah, the one that's up here. And I'm going to fill that down here. Just a little bit to get the rainbow effect. And I'm gonna take the color that is down here. I feel like I missed a little bit of this like green color too. And I'll do that a little bit down here. And then that like more reddish color too, orangey. Now we have the entire rainbow. That is so impressive. That is really like so impressive. I'm just gonna buff this up a little bit with, look at that. The entire rainbow. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, let me do on the other side too. That is, I'm just gonna follow it up. And I'm gonna do the same procedure. I'm gonna do the light color up here with a small brush, and I'm just blending out this edge with that light color so that we can get the rainbow. This is something you don't have to do if you find a brush that's big enough. And I'm doing a little bit of the green actually did end up getting here this time. And then I'm doing a little bit of the one at the bottom down here. And then again, buffing with my bronzer brush. Look at that. Oh my God, that is so perfect for like festivals, for if you are doing like a pride thing. That is so fun. I am so excited about that. Okay, that is so fun. But yeah, that's how you do rainbow highlighters, to make sure you can even see that it's on the side here when I dragged it off. That's how you keep the pigment separated. Just a swipe and then a swipe again. And then you get like a rainbow on the I'm obsessed, as you can see. There are 2 lip balms in this collection too. There is a light pink see-through with glitter, and then there is a darker red that has this really cool like pattern on it that almost looks like a shimmery, like really cool red pattern. Both of them are a sheer color. I'm gonna use a little bit of the red one and then we'll put a gloss on top, but like, look at how interesting that is. That is so cool. So let me put that on. That's a really cool balm, actually. I really like that. And then this is probably the coolest packaging in this entire thing. Look at these lip glosses that had these little silicone heads. Look at them! Dog and human. So cool. Very sparkly. I am gonna use the yellow one. I love yellows like this. That is like a yellow with like a pinky peach shift. Absolutely gorgeous. And I am so excited. So let's try this one. I said in a recent video that I've said for the longest time that I'm not into glittery lips. And then all of a sudden I wore some glittery lips and I'm like, wait, I love this. Am I into this now? Maybe I am. Maybe I've changed my mind. I actually think that that is one of the best qualities that you can have as a human being, is being able to change your mind and just saying, listen, I reevaluated where I stand and I changed my mind. And I think that's maybe how I feel about both pink cheeks and glittery lips lately. All of a sudden, kind of a fan. In this collection, we also have 2 eyeliners. There is a sparkly eyeliner and there is a black eyeliner. I'm going to be using the sparkly eyeliner a little bit towards the end of the look, but I thought I'd show you how these look now. These are very nice and like slim. And I really enjoy like the packaging of these, and this like sparkly one looks so much fun. We're definitely going to be using that one at the end, but let's dive into the eyeshadow palette. This is the Candy Kingdom eyeshadow palette, and it has, like I said, you can see it's like a poofy, like a little poofy like top, and it's really cool. There is a big, very high quality mirror inside. And then this is the palette right here. This is a very colorful palette with lots of different things. There are like pastels, there are brights, there are a couple of dark colors. There's a lot of different shimmer options. And I can tell just by looking at these shimmers that there are definitely different textures going on. Multichromes, duochromes, toppers, metallics, they look absolutely delicious. And there is a white matte that is called Marshmallow Kids. I love when you get a white matte in a palette. So I am kind of thinking, what do we want to do? And I think we're going to do something just really bright and fun with a lot of different colors. And I think I'm going to start with this one in the outer corner. This one I say as I'm not showing you anything. The dark blue. It is called Peppermint Butler. And I feel like we're going to do a little blue going into a little purple. Maybe blue and purple under the eyes. We are going into Pride Month. And we need to be celebrating, so maybe like a little fun rainbow look. Should I do different on both eyes? You know what I mean. Logic, left the chat. Okay, so let's start with the dark blue out here. Ooh, that is already looking so gorgeous. I am just gonna do a little bit. I just want a little bit in like the outer corner, and I think I might do the purples straight away as well, just to see the placement. And then I think I'm gonna do blue, purple, and then I'll switch up the colors on the inside and I'll do white on both inner corners. If you hear something in the background, my dog is pacing. I think he thought he heard someone, but then he realized he didn't, and now he's disappointed. Just buffing a little bit on the edge. I feel like I'm gonna leave it like that, and I'll actually go in with the lower lash line directly. What am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna do this one the purple here. It's called Gumball Guardian. And I think I'm gonna put that on like half the lower lash line. Next to it is Cotton Candy Forest, and I am just gonna put a little bit of that underneath just to blend the edge a little bit. This is just a very light lavender pastel. I'm now gonna go in with, I think this one up here, the light blue. It's called Pop Gang. Love that. This one has a little shimmer in it, but that doesn't bother me too much because this is not gonna be an all matte look. I actually really like mattes that have some shimmer in them. I just think they're so sweet. I am just gonna blend out this blue with this color. Okay, hear me out. I am thinking we'll do the mint with this one on one side, and then we'll do the yellow with this one on the other side. And then maybe we'll do the white into like this peach on the lower lash line. I think that that could be cute. I'm gonna start with the yellow that is called Banana Guard, which quite honestly is a great name. And I am just gonna push that. Oh, I love that there are some pastels in this palette. This is such a fun palette. Let's do this here. There's also like this really nice bright darker orange in here, so you could do like a really fun fiery look, but then just a pastel yellow in the inner corner. Let me clean that off, and then this is Shuku, I think. Oh, a little bit of eye primer, and then we'll put this one here. Oh, that is so fun. I have done a couple of looks as of late where we have different like colors on the eyes, but then some parts that are similar, and I've loved it so much. And I need to not forget how fun I think that is, because you don't have to do it like, it don't have to be too different. It could just be like this, where just the inner part of the eye is different. I love that. That is so cool. Let me actually do, this is the Marshmallow Kids even, the white. And I'm gonna do that in the inner corner. I already know that. Oh, I have something itching me. This was very pigmented, more than I needed. Oh gosh, what a nice pigmented white. I love that. And then the peach that I talked about, it's James II. And I'm gonna put that here. I might need this to be a little bit more pink. So there is one that's called Timmy. And I'm just gonna blend that peach with the Timmy, yeah, just to make it look a little bit more pink, so it's not too close to my skin tone. That's honestly perfect. Okay, shimmers. I'm gonna spritz it a little bit just to make sure that it's staying where I want it to be. So this is the yellow Candy Castle, which I'm putting on the yellow side. Oh, what a fun shade. That is very, very intense. I think I'm gonna use a little bit of the Gumdrop shade just in the edge at the end. I think that's gonna like help, but like make it even a better transition between the two. So this is the shade Candy Cane Guy, which is such a good name, and I'm like dying to see what in the show prompted that name, because quite honestly, Candy Cane Guy, again, great name for a gaming character. So that is what I'm talking about right here. Let me clean this brush off and do a little bit of Gumdrop, the blue purple, and we are just gonna put a little bit on the edge. Not too much, just a little bit where they meet. I think that is perfect. So I wanna do a little bit of shimmer. Where do I, maybe in between, I don't know, I haven't decided. So I'm thinking either this one or the lighter one. And I'm thinking maybe the lighter one. It's called Lake Butterscotch, which again, great name. And I did spray this a little bit, and I think I'm gonna put it right here. Oh yes, look at that. That is good choice, yes. Okay, I put a little lashes on, and now I wanna see if we can do, you know, I like doing this kind of detail, and I thought, let's try that today too. I'll do another line here. Oh, there you can see it. That's really fun. Okay, I think I've tried everything in the collection. Let's zoom out and let's chat about it. Because it is so fun, it is so bright, and look at this, look at this. Like, that highlighter is so fun. Maybe not on a day-to-day basis, but quite honestly, isn't that just so spectacular? I think it's beautiful. Let me know what you think about this collection. Let me know which is your favorite thing in the collection. I gotta be honest, I mean, the highlighter is spectacular, but that purple, also the makeup bag, so cute. That purple blush, where do I put it? This one? Not only because of the name, Lumpy Space Princess. I'm gonna start a new character in my video game. I'm gonna call her that. This color was just so beautiful. I'm gonna be traveling soon again, and this one is coming with me. You are gonna be able to see the world. Love that for us. Thank you again so much, Lethal Cosmetics, for sponsoring this video. The launch of this collection is going to be May 29th. Like I said, all the info is going to be in the description box. So don't forget to check it out if you want to see what prices and times and all of that in the description box. I hope you're having an amazing, amazing, amazing day. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you soon in a new video.